If you struggle with a club working a little bit too steep and downswing, here's a great drill that you can do to create a little bit more external rotation in your right shoulder and allow your right elbow to work towards the golf ball, as opposed to getting a little bit too steep in the downswing. Right elbow falls back, the right palm faces the ground. Your right hand on the club head, flip the shaft so it's dissecting all the way down the back of your tricep through your right elbow. As we swing the club to the top, we don't want the grip end of the club to fall back behind the body. Right elbow gets too far behind your right wrist where we get too much internal rotation. What you want to feel from here, right tricep and right elbow, is going to keep its connection with the shaft. What you're going to feel from here is your right elbow is going to work towards the golf ball. So keep the connection with your right elbow on the shaft, keep the grip end of the club and the right elbow working towards the golf ball. As you can see from there, that allows the right shoulder to work down a little bit more. I feel from there I'm feeding my right elbow closer to my left elbow, and you can see my right shoulder gets a little bit lower in transition, and I feel like I'm keeping my back to the target a little bit longer. So if you struggle with a steep downswing path, use that drill. So if you struggle with shaft working too steep downswing, put your right hand on the club head, shaft around the back of your right tricep. As you sink at the top, don't let your right hand fall too far ahead of your right shoulder. The shaft works back. Opposite feeling, keep the connection. Your right elbow is going to drive more towards the golf ball. Your right elbow works more towards the golf ball. The hand's automatically going to work below my right shoulder. Create your impact position. Right shoulder's working down, back face the target, and that's going to enable the club to work down a little bit more in transition and create a more in-out path, come down, more space and more reassurance of what you're doing within your golf swing. Golfers, welcome back to the channel. If you're struggling with your short game right now, this is a great tip that you can explore that's going to help you achieve a little bit more success. One of the biggest things I see on a daily basis with a lot of golfers that struggle with the ball running quite severely through the green, not generating a lot of control and a lot of spin, and also a lot of thin shots, a lack of height through impact, is a lot of golfers will take the club back into this position, where if you think about the position of your left wrist, the knuckles of your left wrist go straight down towards the ground. So the left wrist in a slightly bored position. Anytime the knuckles of my left hand go down towards the ground, that closes the club face, so the grooves are pointing more down towards the ground. So we've got a lack of loft going back, then we have to add the loft coming into impact. We see an issue where the club face gets really short, then coming through impact, left arm disconnects itself from the chest, leading edge lifts off the ground, and everything is working to the right of the target. So if you struggle, leading edge lifting off the ground, that's going to contribute to you trying to add loft, but also thins and top shots. If you're this golfer, flip that on its head, think about what the left wrist is not doing and the opposite feeling to the left wrist. As we swing the club back, instead of the knuckles going down towards the ground, we want to think about the knuckles are pointing closer to your body. So the knuckles of the left wrist pointing closer to your body. That's going to add a slight angle between your fingers and also your wrist, and that's going to allow the club face, instead of being straight down towards the ground, club face closes. We're going to try and get the toe of the club more up towards the sky. Knuckles of your left hand towards your body line, that's going to allow the face to open. So grooves to the sky as opposed to grooves towards the ground. Release the club coming through impact. Don't let your left arm disconnect itself from the chest. Allow your left bicep to stay closer to your chest. That's a good feeling. It's going to allow your hands to stop a little bit shorter through impact, and it's going to allow you to curtail your follow through. Then as we release the club, think about keeping your left arm on your chest a little bit longer, so left bicep on your chest a little bit longer, and keeping your hands nice and close to your left pocket. That's going to allow you to release the club with a little bit more loft, club face to release a little bit more open, where the grooves of the club towards the sky and your hands just stop past your left hip. That's a great feeling. It's going to help you achieve a little bit more success. So ball in the middle, just work the club flow towards the sky, release the club, keep your left arm on your chest a little bit longer and rotate your chest towards your target, and keep the hands nice and close to impact. Allow the club head to feel really heavy to create that nice soft arms and soft wrists through impact. So allow the club head to release, right palm to the sky. That is a great feeling.